Welcome to our afternoon recap show of our 2025 James P. Mac McCarthy Memorial Southeast Regional Lifeguard Championship. Jim McCready here with Jack Driscoll.
Hey, good to be here one last time.
Right now we're going to go down and recap our afternoon's last three events.
Yeah.
And in preparation for our beach flag final tonight at the Ocean Deck, 6:30 p.m. Make sure you head on over there.
We saw some tough competition this afternoon, Jim. With only three events remaining in the afternoon, they were giving it their all. Some of them were some really fatigued participants, and they still had to keep a little bit left in the tank for those that are moving on to the finals and the beach flags. What did we get to first today?
I think we started off after our lunch break with the finals for a 90-meter beach sprint. Right after that, we went right into our prelims for our international Iron Man, Iron Woman event. And you know what? I don't think we had prelims. I think they threw everybody in the same heat. They did one of those race once, score twice type of events.
Right, age group was included, yeah. And here we are at the stop on our video. We're highlighting the men's start. And what are we talking about as far as the crafts?
So this event is a 200-meter swim, roughly 600-meter paddle, and then an 800-meter surf ski. As we see the leader finishing, that is Chase Robertson from Palm Beach County, finishing up there in first place.
Always a
followed by
favorite.
Jack Evelet from Destin, and then AJ Miller, the hometown hero, in third place. Now we're looking at on the monitor the
women's
women Iron Woman here. Let's see if I can find the results for these
which we had some
beach athletes.
Perennial favorites too involved in that, and the surf was starting to pick up. We had some surface chop, and always affects the use of the surf ski, the international surf ski. And it looked like April O'Gorman from Volusia held on. She'd been planning on this. We spoke to her on our lunch break, and she had been planning on and looking forward to this one because she had some tough competition to look forward to. And April O'Gorman from Volusia did pull it off in her bid to get on that world team when she goes out to Huntington Beach, California for nationals.
I did get a chance here to locate the results, and you are correct. April O'Gorman won the International Iron Woman event for Volusia County, followed closely by Gwen Bensey from Boca Raton, our open paddleboard champion from yesterday. So Gwen Bensey has some skills. Not only is she adept on the paddleboard, but she's
the swim,
also.
She was surprising.
Well, that's not surprising to me. I've basically watched this young woman grow up. She's an age group swimmer her whole life. Parents are both swimmers. I knew that she was going to do well in this event. Third place, our high point. I haven't looked at it lately, but I believe our high point is still Casey Francis from Fort Lauderdale Ocean Rescue. She came in third in that international Iron Woman event. Followed right after her by Lauren Nugent, last year's International Iron Woman champion for Destin, and followed by Palm Beach County's Chase Gadbois. I'm probably mispronouncing that name. I'm not good at those French name pronunciations.
Yeah, but it was a tight race. There was some surprising faces in that race as well, and it was nip and tuck the whole way. And congratulations! A lot of those are household names in the Southeast region.
Let's not forget Alice Henley in 7th place, and then we have Kimberly Robertson, Chase's wife, in 7th place, followed by Olympic swimmer Brooke Bennett from Clearwater Beach in 8th place, followed by Tiffany Lacasse, Palm Beach County, Max Balch, Alicia Warren from Delray Beach, Kaylin Winter from the Emerald Coast, Emma Claps from Clearwater, Jillian Kenny, former Fort Lauderdale Ocean Rescue, working now for Deerfield Beach. And then in our last place position, we had Carissa Anderson from the Emerald Coast.
That was a deep pool of talent all the way around, and it was tight all the way to the end. And so impressed. And a lot of those athletes will be moving on to nationals, depending on logistics and if they're going to be available.
Just being able to navigate that course on those three different crafts or three different disciplines takes a lot of training, a lot of dedication.
Yeah, it doesn't look too breezy right now. As a matter of fact, it's been beautiful over the last 2 days, but once you get down on the surface of the ocean, we've got a strong southeast breeze right now. Navigating those surf skis is a little bit dicey the deeper you go into the afternoon.
Right after the International Iron Man, Iron Woman, what event did we have, Jack?
Well, we went on to the run relay, the 4x100 run relay, which was exciting as well.
Very well attended, as I remember.
Very well attended. If we're looking at it on video, Heat 1 went off without a hitch, and it looked like a lot of emerald and white beanies involved in that relay, which seems to me that Emerald Coast was loaded up with sprinters as well as St. Johns County as you look down the results list.
I had the I had the results list in front of me. Let me see if I can pull it back up.
It was a clean relay, and I was very impressed how Volusia set up this lined course. A nice, flat, even beach, and nice and smooth surface. The lines delineating each line. A lot of clean exchanges, no mishaps, no falls. So very impressed with the speed these guys still have.
It doesn't appear that the official results are up quite yet, but just from memory, we had Emerald Coast in first and second place.
Some real speedsters.
And I think that was St. Johns County. Johns County in third place.
And then just right after that, I think another Emerald Coast. And of course, St. Johns County includes the beaches up towards St. Augustine and Ponte Vedra Beach to our north. A great showing by those guys, and we'll be seeing a lot of those in the Beach Flags finals later on today.
Absolutely. And, we had the run relay.
And not to ignore the ladies, they were coming up too, and equally as impressive after we get through with the rundown of the men's. We have to mention they had already had a 90-meter sprint earlier in the day, and then of course we moved on after the women's relay to the Taplin race.
Right, and we're looking at footage now of the Taplin relay. We're looking at some highlights. This is a fan favorite. This is basically your all-star team competing in this event. Your fastest swimmer, your fastest board paddler, your fastest surf ski paddler, and then your fastest beach sprinter to be your anchor leg there running up the beach.
And this is a medley relay of sorts, if you will.
It's actually is a medley relay,
right,
just with a different name.
Just with a different name. But yeah, talent from each craft. We include the paddleboard. Now we're going into the women's, and there is our Volusia's own chief, Tammy Malfers, in the lead on the paddleboard, making her way around the course.
She had an awesome paddle.
And she was getting hunted down by two of the top competitors. Overtaken in that leg right at the shore on a small mishap, and I'm sure she's not going to like me for mentioning that.
Well, it's the ocean. The ocean's very unpredictable,
right.
You know? But she recovered quickly, got back up on her feet, and ran down. I believe that Volusia County got third in that event.
Yeah, outstanding effort by all of them. And like I said, when you got an all-star cast of top caliber lifesavers involved in these Taplin events, any participation and finish is to be proud of. And we're proud of all the competitors throughout the whole last 2 days. It's been a real pleasure to host them. And we want to say it wouldn't have been possible without all the supporters that we've had corporate-wise throughout the community. There's been several that have been integral in the development of this competition months ago that have really got on board, and hopefully it's going to be a long-term relationship. We're going to have a rundown of those, Jim, and then again, thank you to the staff, the community information people. We'd like to thank Beaches Entertainment Eatery right on International Speedway here on the beach side. They're great. I visit there all the time.
And let's thank Jolyn Swimwear, big supporter of USLA events. Always have a tent out here.
Lawyer dude Josh Wagner, go to him for your lawyer needs.
And for all your screen printing, t-shirt, embroidery work, go to Cubco.
The fish tank on West International Speedway for all your aquarium needs. Great new place.
And don't forget to buy all of your lifeguard uniform gear at Waterman.
Seato, if you're on the water with a boat, you need a Seato membership. Don't get stuck without one.
Tropical Seas Land Shark Sun and Skincare for your skincare needs and your sun protection.
And the Ocean Deck, Ken Botts and the crew. We're coming to see at 6:30. We've got Beach Flags Finals coming.
And for your healthcare needs, please visit the website of Advent Health.
And again, a shout out to all the staff and supporters and volunteers that came out this week that put together this long, arduous task of recording this, setting up the course, the drone operators, everybody in the production room with Daryl and the group from Public Information over in Volusia County, and of course the boisterous staff that has supported us from our county seat in DeLand and our county council. We can't appreciate them more, and the competitors that made it happen. But most importantly, the folks we left behind at these lifeguarding agencies, Jim, at all these other surrounding beaches. About 18 agencies that came out and participated.
Let's not forget those lifeguards that sat the wood while these competitors came here to compete. You can't send a competition team to an event like this unless you have some dedicated lifeguards back home watching the water, making sure everything's safe while your best athletes are out competing at these events. And on top of that, let's give a shout out to our officiating crew. Let's thank Don May, Palm Beach County retired lifeguard. We have Joe Wagenhals, retired captain from Pompano Beach. Former Southeast Region competition director Eric Bebchek came out of retirement to help us. My lovely girlfriend Genevieve Dunlap was here helping out as an official.
Yes, she
we
was.
Also had from Alabama, from Gulf Shores, Alabama, we had oh my
the young
God.
lady from the Palm Beach Hotel.
Oh, we had Helena Koshnevis, who's the training officer up there at the Breakers Resort Hotel.
There you go.
And Joe Ethan Phillips. I'm sorry I forgot your name right off the bat. But let's not forget Joe Ethan Phillips, who came all the way from Gulf Shores, Alabama.
And Susan Wallace from South Atlantic region.
Susan Wallace from the South Atlantic region. Thank you for your help, Susan.
We couldn't have done it without you all. It's a really tough thing to pull off. The weather cooperated. You know, hopefully we got some interest out here with our spectators and our viewers with some recruiting. We can never have enough lifeguards along Florida's beaches and along the United States beaches, along the world's beaches. And we'll see you at the beach. We're going down to the ocean deck to catch these.
And remember, as we leave you today, remember, only swim on a lifeguard protected beach. And if you're going to pick between lifeguard protected beaches, please pick a beach that has a certified agency through the United States Lifesaving Association.
Thanks so much, you all. Stay safe, and we'll see you at the beach.
Bye now.